George is now sitting in the bridge toll house in front of a wood-burning stove before which his clothes are drying on a line. He is in his long winter underwear, feeling cold and gloomy. He is sipping a mug of hot coffee and staring at the stove. Outside the toll house, a light snow is falling. The toll keeper is in one corner of the room chewing tobacco, while the man George saved from drowning is standing on the other side of the stove, putting on his undershirt. It is a ludicrous 17th century garment which looks like a baby's nightshirt. I didn't have time to get some stylish underwear. My wife gave me this on my last birthday. I passed away in it. The toll keeper goes to spit, but he is stopped in the middle of his movement by the remark. Oh, Tom Sawyer's drying out too. You should read the new book Mark Twain's writing now.
How did you happen to fall in?
I didn't fall in. I jumped in to save George.
What? To save me?
Well, I did, didn't I? You didn't go through with it, did you?
Go through with what?
Suicide.
Oh, it's against the law to commit suicide around here.
Yeah, it's against the law where I come from, too.
Where do you come from?
Heaven. The toll keeper leans forward to spit, but is stopped incredulously once again by the man's remark. The toll keeper looks over at George, who glances back at him with a look of weary bemusement. I had to act quickly. That's why I jumped in. I knew if I were drowning, you'd try to save me, and see you did. And that's how I saved you.
Very funny.
Your lips bleeding, George?
Yeah. I got a bust in the jaw in answer to a prayer a little bit ago.
Oh, no, George. I'm the answer to your prayer. That's why I was sent down here.
How'd you know my name?
Oh, I know all about you. I've watched you grow up from a little boy.
What are you, a mind reader or something?
No.
Well, who are you then?
Clarence Oddbody, AS2.
Oddbody. AS2. What's that AS2?
Angel, second class. The toll keeper, who has been leaning against the wall on a chair, slips out of it onto the floor in exasperation. He rises and makes his way out the door and down the stairs, looking back at Clarence as if he has just seen a ghost. Cheerio, my good man.
Oh, brother. Wait a minute. I wonder what martini put in those drinks. Hey, what's with you? What did you say just a minute ago? Why'd you want to save me?
That's what I was sent down for. I'm your guardian angel.
Well, I wouldn't be a bit surprised.
Ridiculous of you to think of killing yourself for money. $8,000.
Yeah, now there's things like that. Now, how'd you know that?
I told you, I'm your guardian angel. I know everything about you.
Well, you look about the kind of angel I'd get. Sort of a fallen angel, aren't you? What happened to your wings?
Well, I haven't won my wings yet. That's why I'm an angel second class.
I don't know whether I like it very much being seen around with an angel without any wings.
Oh, I've got to earn them. And you'll help me, won't you?
Sure.
How? By letting me help you.
Yeah. There's only one way you can help me. You don't happen to have $8,000 on you, do you?
Oh, no. We don't use money in heaven.
Oh, yeah. That's right. I keep forgetting. Comes in pretty handy down here, bub.
Oh, tut.
Yeah. I found it out a little late. I'm worth more dead than alive.
Now look, you mustn't talk like that. I won't get my wings with that attitude. You just don't know all that you've done. Well, if it hadn't been for you...
Yeah, if it hadn't been for me, everybody'd be a lot better off. My wife and my kids and my friends. And look, little fella, go off and haunt somebody else, will ya?
No, now you don't understand. I've got my job.
Ah, shut up, will ya?
This isn't going to be so easy. So you still think killing yourself would make everyone feel happier, eh?
I don't know. I guess you're right. Suppose it'd been better if I'd never been born at all.
What'd you say?
I said I wished I'd never been born.
Oh, you mustn't say things like that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's an idea. Clarence glances up toward heaven. What do you think? Yeah, that'll do it. All right. You've got your wish. You've never been born. As Clarence speaks, George cocks his head curiously, favoring his deaf ear, more interested in his hearing than in what Clarence has said.
What'd you say?
You've never been born. You don't exist. You haven't a care in the world. No worries, no obligations, no $8,000 to get, no Potter looking for you with the sheriff.
Say something else in that ear.
Sure, you can hear out of it.
Well, that's the doggonest thing. I haven't heard anything out of that ear since I was a kid. It must have been the jump in that cold water out there.
Your lips stopped bleeding too, George. George feels his lip, which shows no sign of the recent cut he received from Welch.
What do you know about that? What's happened here? It stopped snowing out here, didn't it? Why? What's happened here? What I need is a couple of good stiff drinks. How about you, Angel? You want a drink? Well, come on, as soon as these clothes of ours are dry.
Those are dry.
What do you know about that? The stove's hotter than I thought. Oh, now, come on, get your clothes on and we'll stroll up to my car and get... I'm sorry, I'll stroll, you fly.
I can't fly. I haven't got my wings.
You haven't got your wings, yeah, that's right.
What's the matter?
Well, this is where I left my car, and it isn't here.
You have no car.
Well, I had a car, and it was right here. I guess somebody moved it.
The owner of the house where George had crashed his car into the tree passes by them with some Christmas packages under his arm.
Good evening. Oh, say, hey, where's my car?
I beg your pardon?
My car. I'm the fellow that owns the car that ran into your tree.
What tree?
What do you mean, what tree? This tree. Here, I ran into it. Cut a big gash in the side of it there.
Clarence looks on with a sly gaze of knowing amusement. The owner bends down to examine the trunk of the tree, then straightens up and smells George's breath. He backs away.
You must mean two other trees. You had me worried. One of the oldest trees in Pottersville. Pottersville? Why, you mean Bedford Falls. I mean Pottersville. Don't you think I know where I live? What's the matter with you? Oh, I don't know. Either I'm off my nut or he is. Or you are.
It isn't me.
Well, maybe I left the car up in Martini's. Well, come on, Gabriel.
Clarence!
Clarence.